y'all, I am Chelsea, the content creator and designer behind Knitting Tipsy, and we are in Salem, Massachusetts for the Fiber Witch Festival. We're technically not in Salem. We are in Peabody, not to be confused with Peabody. We have been told that is not how you pronounce that. We are in Peabody just for last night, and we check into our hotel today in Salem. We're so excited. We have Shannon of Crafty Luna Creations and Steven of Mr. Knitting Tipsy. We were roomies for the night, but we will all be checking into our hotel rooms in just a little bit and getting ready to explore Salem. Now I know what you're really interested in, and it's the outfits. I am wearing the monthly sweater by Crochet Cakes made with Juniper Moon Farms Cumulus. Yes, this is one of the warmest things that I own coming from Florida, but I also have my super soft coat by One of a Kate. I actually think I have it on inside out. That's okay. We'll fix it in a minute. And I've packed my healing shawl. This is one of my designs. It has some delightful, I think this is alpaca yarn. Future editing Chelsea, insert yarn here. Now let's see what Shannon's wearing. Shannon, tell us about your outfit.
I am wearing the Rusted Root, which I knit in 2016.
Ooh.
It's with Plymouth yarn, which I think is discontinued now. Donegal, I think it was called. It's got the little Tweety. Oh. And I'm just wearing a wool skirt.
She had appropriate clothing. We love it. And check out the earrings.
My Fallen Pine Studio earrings.
She has My Tummy Hurts, and we are mad at the government.
As always.
Yay. Steven, tell us about your outfit.
I am wearing a green sweater that I got a long time ago and some pants that I got not as long ago.
You look great in them, baby. Anyways, we are going to pack up and head into Salem. I don't remember if it was before this or after this. I'll be inserting some B-roll of us walking around Salem, but enjoy and get ready. We have a trolley tour at 5 p.m. We're gonna be lots of knitters and crocheters learning all about Salem. And tomorrow is the Sea Witch Soiree and the festival itself. So, buckle up, buttercups.
Invite us in for apple cider and swap them for apples?
I hope so.
Is that what they did?
Yeah, I heard they have some great yabos in there.
Yabos.
I am the worst person to talk to about the Witchcraft trials. It is not my favorite. I am not a fan. I don't care that much about it. It only lasted about 18 months. And we're 400 years old. I talk about it for a total of 1.5 minutes, and I think that's more than enough time on a historic tour.
It is Saturday, April 25th, and today is the actual day of the Fiber Witch Festival and the Sea Witch Soiree tonight. We had so much fun yesterday. We were just walking around and exploring Salem. We did the Witch Dungeon Memorial, which was so somber and like incredible, but a real downer. Our tour guide was amazing. They do kind of like a play reenactment at the beginning, what some of the trials may have sounded like, and then they take you through and they explain where people accused of witchcraft were held and the conditions that they were in and the torture that they were subjected to. It was awful. And we walked through, and I did not know, I'm like ashamed to say, that a lot of the stories that I had heard about a group of girls who had been the ones to accuse the men and the men and the women of witchcraft, and they did this out of pettiness, and there was this whole story about an enslaved woman who they said bewitched them. This is all made up. That didn't come out until the 1800s. And the real accounts that they have, our guide was telling us, is that it was men, because of course it is, that their daughters are property to them, and they were doing it to accuse certain people to gain more power, more land, more wealth. And they would tell their daughters, you have to go and accuse this person or they would be beaten. And that was just, wow. Wow. Baby, don't men suck?
Yep, they suck.
They do. Anyways, it was very powerful, but it was kind of funny after the tour. She said the last kind of somber note, and we're all just standing there. She's like, so does anyone have any questions before you leave? We're like, no. But it was great. After that, but we did get lunch at some point eventually. We were waiting to check into our hotel. This is the Hotel Salem, and it is wonderful. There is a rooftop bar upstairs that even in the 40, 50 degree weather with our coats and our shawls and the sun, even the Floridians were able to hang out up there. So we had a couple glasses of wine and beer, and then we made our way to the city center to do a trolley tour. The trolley tour was fine. I wasn't a big fan of our tour guide. He was amazing. Like, he knew his history, and some of his jokes were entertaining. He did make a few misogynistic comments, and I did not care for him. But the tour itself was very good. Like, it was. The only thing that really sucked, I think it was the combination of the misogyny and this. We chose seats. Like, we were one of the first people on, and I was like, oh, let me just get this like midway seat, so I'm not, taking front seats from people who need them or back seats. It was right on the heater, and I didn't know that, and it was so hot. I did check. I thought it was burning my legs at one point. But did I speak up? No, I did not. I didn't want to interrupt anything. But it was very uncomfortable when they would turn on the heat blast, and I think that was really raising my temperature along with the massage. So I was very done with the trolley tour at the end. It was also more about the history of Salem. Our tour guide he mentioned several times that he did not care for the witch trials. He was not going to tell us anything about the witch trials. And looking at the description of the tour, it does say it's a historical tour of Salem. So I think my expectations, it was my own fault for not reading what we were getting involved in. I was expecting to hear more about the trials and things around the city. But it was really fascinating to know the history of Salem. We learned a lot about Nathaniel Hawthorne and the Parker brothers of the Monopoly board game. It was pretty cool. But after that, we did dinner and we went to Circle of Stitches, where we got to meet up with Megan of Penny Moon. I saw Dragon Horde Yarns. I got to meet one of my wonderful Ko-fi members. Sheila was there. Hi, Sheila. And it was just really cool. So today's agenda, we're gonna go and see if we can learn some more about the witch trials and walk around for a bit, get some coffee, get some breakfast. We do want to be at the We do want to be at the town hall by 1 o'clock because that is our time slot for the festival, and we're gonna do a little bit of shopping, and then I'll be getting ready later for the soiree. We're so excited. Apparently we're going to cast circle at the beginning, and there will also be a closing circle ceremony at the end. There should be cocktails and hors d'oeuvres and dancing, and I'm sure lots of knitting and crocheting. So before I go for the morning, I'm gonna show you my outfit. See if I can get it in view here. Ta-da! This is a new design of mine. It is just a slouchy, sexy slutty tee. It is very sheer, as I'm sure you can tell, but it's perfect for Florida weather. Not so perfect for the 46 degrees that it is here in Salem. But I do have my super soft coat that I will be wearing over top, and a healing shawl to put over top if I need that as well. But I feel like it's very mermaidy. It has, I don't know if you can see on camera, but it does have some sparkle to it. I absolutely love it. I'm wearing it just with some leggings and my sparkly tennis shoes. I'm probably gonna freeze, but that's okay. We'll do it for the yarny outfit. Anyways, we're gonna take y'all along with us, and we'll check in before the soiree. but we had so much fun. I'm honestly not sure what kind of footage we got. I was a little tipsy tip. I had to live up to my name. So it was a blast. Many cocktails were had. Everybody looked incredible. There was dancing. It was themed so well. It felt like adult prom. Like
it was adult prom.
It was just so cool getting to be like witchy and nerdy with all of my people. So it was great. Highly recommend the Fiber Witch Festival. Yeah, what else?
I don't know. I think the only suggestion you had was that they should hold it in Florida next year.
Oh yeah, I really think that next year the Salem Witch Festival should be held in Florida so that I don't have to travel for it because my anxiety is really high right now. But because my anxiety is so high, we're probably going to wrap this up. But I hope you enjoyed following along. Maybe I'll post some more pictures after this. Maybe they'll be on Instagram. But don't forget to sign up to my newsletter. That was fun. I kind of forgot that I had scheduled my own newsletter to go out. And I woke up and I'm like, oh, look at my pretty dress already here for everyone to see. I send out a Sunday newsletter, and it's usually just updates about what I'm working on because Instagram just ain't the place anymore. And then if you have not yet subscribed here on YouTube, it would mean so much to me. And thanks for following along, y'all. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.